Okay, we're catching up with George Elokobi ahead of Maidstone United's National League South fixture against Worthing this weekend. George, first of all, week on obviously from the FA Cup, we now know who we're playing in the third qualifying round, making the trip to Winchester City. Your reaction to the draw, I guess?
I think it's a good draw. Any draw you get at this stage of the season in the FA Cup is a good one against a good side in Winchester. We'll have our scouts watching them tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll go from there. When it gets to that game, we're going to know everything about Winchester, and then we'll prepare us accordingly for the FA Cup tie.
And obviously we've got a game in between that. A big task ahead against Worthing. Started the season brilliantly, probably tipped for strong promotion candidates. I mean, it's a good chance to really see where the players are at the moment in terms of the sides, up and thereabouts.
Definitely, Worthing, they're a good side, and we respect every opposition. That's our next opposition, and we're treating it no different to the other games we've played. And it's important that we do our job on finding out their strengths, their weaknesses based on our scouting reports, and we've prepared right for them this week, and hopefully tomorrow is going to be an exciting game. And back to your question about every game is a chance for us to see where our squad is, where our players are in terms of where we want to be at this stage of the season. So another good test in a good side in Worthing tomorrow.
Exactly, and of course they are sort of used to the 3G pitch themselves, having got one themselves. And we know quite a lot about a lot of their players. A lot of them have, done it at this level. So sort of what to expect. They'll come in strong and physical, and they've got the know-how about how to win games of football.
Yeah, every game poses its own challenges to our squad, and it's down to the squad the team that we pick, that we deploy against a good side in Worthing tomorrow, and the players that will start the game and the ones on the bench to be prepared tactically. Our game plan is about how we approach the game. It's our mentality, how we approach the game tomorrow, and keep to our tactical game plan. And if we do that, then tomorrow is going to be a good game to be a part of.
I mean, also you've had the benefit of having 7 days, obviously, to work with the players, and there's 3 training sessions as well. And obviously it gets a chance to get a few of the players back from injury. And any sort of updates on a few of the lads that are potentially coming back?
I can't give much out. Whoever we put out tomorrow, we're going to find out probably is it 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll find out who is going to be available to start for us and who is going to be available to be on the bench. So yes, it's always good to have players coming back, but I can't give too much now at this stage. So sorry to disappoint our fans for now. But again, it's about making sure everyone is ready, everyone is right, everyone is prepared psychologically for this game and physically, because it's important. But more so, everyone needs to obviously understand their roles and responsibility within the squad and be prepared for a good game tomorrow.
Of course, we haven't had many home games so far this season, so you'll be keen to hopefully have a good crowd to back us tomorrow as well. Obviously, Worthing will probably bring a few down as well, down from Sussex, and it's important, at this stage of the season with the teams we're coming up against, that they really do get behind the lads, especially as they're now sort of starting to build a run together now, aren't we?
Definitely. Our supporters have never disappointed us, and I expect no different tomorrow. They've always been right behind us in terms of the team that goes out and play, and we know being back here at the Gallagher, we've done some serious mileage on the away games, and it's always good to come back to home ground. And we know we're going to have that back in, and it's down to our players to make sure we start the game right and stay in the game and make sure we do the right things both in possession and out of possession. And if we do that, then we give the crowd more to cheer on, and it's no different for the Worthing fans that are going to come here. But again, it's about making sure we are hospitable, as we've always been as a football club, to welcome the Worthing fans here and the Worthing players and their team to ensure that we make it a good day. We make it a good encounter. Make sure we play the game in good spirit as well. So that's the most important thing.
Of course, you've added to the squad as well this week, bringing in Harry Cipriano. What can you tell us about him?
A very versatile player, can play in several positions, but also is his wealth of experience that he brings with him. And from the moment we know he was available to come in, we've had him in and we've watched him. but he's got plenty of attributes to bring to our squad. He's of a good age as well, so his addition to the squad is very valuable to us. So yeah, an exciting one for us to hopefully get him going and make sure he's part of the squad and make sure he's part of the setup here. And it's good to have that experience in a player in Harry Kipiano.
Yeah, and just finally as well for the youth side as well, they got through to the second qualifying round of the FA Youth Cup on Tuesday night against Dartford. Obviously, a few of the players that are already in and around the squad, played a good amount of time, and you must be absolutely delighted to see that a few of them are really starting to push through now.
Yeah, definitely. On Thursday in our meeting, I addressed that, and our first team players, we applauded them for their efforts. The academy boys have done well. They've gone through to the next round. That's the most important thing. But they've done it in such a manner. And it's good to see the likes of the boys that they've been playing with us and training with us, to see they playing a key role within the academy, and that's going to help them, put them in good state going forward in terms of their development with us, but also can they still drop in and play their part within the academy setup, which they are. So it's all feet on the ground, keep them grounded, and they'll continue their development phases with us, the first team, which is important. But a huge congratulations to them as a whole, not just the ones in the first team environment, the entire squad that was part of that game on Tuesday against Dartford. So it was good to see them go through. So well done to them.
Well, thanks for your time, George, and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.